They finally did it. Fortnite has been ported to mobile. Let's check it out. It's time for Unboxed Daily. Welcome to Unboxed Daily. I'm your host, Jason. And yes, you heard right. They have finally ported one of the most popular battle royale games out there, Fortnite from Epic, over to mobile. Now granted, it's iOS only, but there's going to be an Android version soon. You watch. We're going to show you some of the game experience on your iOS device, as well as answer some impending questions about what the experience looks like. If you like what you see and you want to check out more, hit that subscribe button. And if you really love us, hit that bell as well. Now, in case you've been living under a rock, and it's possible you don't know what Fortnite is, that's okay. It's one of a series of popular games right now that are really based on the whole battle royale concept. You get dropped in a map, you get to pick up a weapon, you go battle guys, you build a fort. You know what? You don't need to hear it from me. It's not that terribly exciting. We've got Bunyun giving us a quick overview of what Fortnite is and what the experience might look like.
Similar to other last-person surviving or last squad surviving game, the airplane moves randomly across the map and you parachute wherever you want to. You start looking for loot and take out all the other enemies. As minutes go by, the map will shrink and force you into a small area so you can find other enemies and hopefully be the last one standing. Is this similar to PUBG? Not so much. Is this similar to H1Z1? A little bit more than PUBG.
Drop in, grab a gun, be the last guy standing. Seems like pretty simple rules to me.
Happy Hunger Games, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
And with any mobile port, the first thing you're going to ask is, what is the difference between what it looks like on a console or a PC against what the mobile version looks like? Because after all, you're dealing with a smaller screen, it's all touch response, you don't have a keyboard or mouse to use. So, here to give us some thoughts are the guys at Gameranx, who did one of their classic before you buys on this new mobile port.
Little innovations to make it more accessible on mobile definitely help. Auto sprinting is easy and useful to engage, and aiming and shooting feels as tight as it can be within the constraints of actually being on a touchscreen. There are on-screen indicators as well, giving you hints towards the sound of treasure chests and gunfire and footsteps that you may not be able to hear if you're just playing without headphones or if you're on a commute or something. It's balanced well because it's just enough to help, but not enough to give you a huge advantage over other people.
I have to say, the one thing I'm impressed by is just how smooth and responsive the controls on a mobile device seem to be. You know, that's a hard thing to build, and I gotta give credit to their engineers. I'm pretty impressed. Now, of course, Fortnite isn't the only game that's in this battle royale genre that's been ported over to mobile. PUBG, the other big popular one, is of course available as well, and folks have been asking constantly, what is the material difference between those two gameplay experiences? Here to give his thoughts on the differences between these two games, as well as the qualities of PUBG that he wishes were in Fortnite, is Driftor.
The map is smaller, the gameplay is much simpler, it's less intense. It doesn't have the same sort of really hardcore gamer feel that PUBG does. It doesn't pull me in and hook me in the same way. I don't sweat as much. This kind of feels like Hello Kitty Island version of PUBG to me. But it's not an inherently bad game. I just prefer PUBG. I just wish that PUBG could do some of these things that Fortnite is doing so fantastically awesomely right now. It would make their game so much better, but come on, Epic, just buy PUBG and brush it up and make it like Fortnite. That would be...
To me, one of the best strengths of Fortnite is how cartoonish and silly it is. PUBG feels a little too serious, right? If I'm a casual gamer, Fortnite just feels more welcoming, you know? Finally, you can't talk about Fortnite without talking about Drake. And if you don't know what I mean, recently, famous Twitcher Ninja started streaming his game of Fortnite when it turned out that in fact, one of the special guests he was playing with was popular musician Drake.
Started from the bottom, now my whole team in.
And if you missed out, here's a quick clip of that gameplay.
Guy's been waiting his whole life for this moment, dude. And for some reason, he's got a Drake song on in the background and he just can't stop dancing, dude.
He's done. He's done.
Yeah.
Let's go. Big dub.
Yeah.
You know, if I had my pick of popular musician to play Fortnite with, I think I'd have to go with Weird Al Yankovic. I feel like that'd just be a lot of fun. And frankly, I feel like he's a guy who's probably, you know, quick on his hands. You know, he plays the accordion, it works, right?
Hey, like a surgeon. Cutting for the very first time.
And that's it for this quick look at Fortnite on a mobile device. Hope you enjoyed. If you like what you saw and you want to check out more, head on over to unboxed.tv or look us up on the iOS store. In the meantime, I'll see you back here soon for more great videos from your favorite product reviewers and unboxers. I'm your host, Jason. Have a great day.